Scratch that off my list of do nows. Right on the ball like do nows. Golden flow, get it, Jim or Jew now. I won't let them weaken us. Confusion to lead us up. Food for thought, for the mind. You the only one you can trust. The only flow that's hot and still can make a nigga cool down. They be salty like the beach. I always come with new sounds. If you ain't never heard of me, come listen to my tunes now. Rap game in need of surgery. I brought my tools out. Reporting live from the gutter.
Live
from the gutter.
Shout
out to Dolo in the building right now.
Shout out to my bro Dolly, man.
Actually in the building.
We got a live studio audience today, actually, by the way. Shout out to all the homies.
Come to the audience.
Homies, man. Shout out to the homie Gizzy. Shout out to the homie Dolly. Shout out to the homie Felix, man. They in the cut, just chilling. You feel me?
In the building.
Hey, yo, I might need another bid soon, yo. I'm just keeping y'all posted, y'all.
Let's talk about it. But yeah, this is the Real Raw Thoughts Podcast. And we live. My name is Moral Miggs. To my left,
this is True Definition.
To my right,
we got swoosh 47__. You heard swoosh like them basketballs was going in now on
talk
Saturday. 3-point contest and all that.
And all that.
Man, what y'all think about that shit?
Well, we got a lot to talk about because over the weekend the AllStar game happened. So pretty much they had a whole bunch of challenges like the skill challenge, 3-point contest, dunk contest.
Oh yeah.
And also the game at the end of the night. On Sunday.
Oh yeah, man, that was probably the highlight of
all. But the difference was it wasn't East versus West. It was
not at all.
Team LeBron versus Team, what is it?
Team Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I don't want to get his name wrong. That's why I paused right there.
Hey yo, listen, man. Can y'all spell that for me?
Antetokounmpo.
Can y'all spell that for me?
Acapulco.
I'll give y'all 50.
I just said Acapulco, bro. That's how hard it is. Acapulco, Mexico. I'm not trying to hate though.
Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all $5, $50 actually. If y'all can spell that shit for me.
Nah, that shit's type crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to fuck it up. I didn't want to disrespect the guy.
So
like that.
y'all made me $100 rich. Y'all owe me $50 each.
We owe you.
I already disrespected him.
Hey yo, nah, but listen,
let's talk about
it. Not for nothing, but I like that shit. That pickup show. That the way that they did the AllStar game, because it's like it feels like if you went to the like the playground or you was in junior high school and shit, and like you just pick who you wanted to be on your team. Not for nothing, but I feel like it was pretty vibes. Dope. At the end of the day, even if you was picked last, you was still fucking nice. So
facts.
Shout out to all them AllStars, man, and all that.
Shout out to y'all. Yeah, man. Like this shit was crazy. It had to do a lot with hip hop also. That's why we got to discuss it.
We have to. It was great. So
what y'all want to start with? We're gonna start with the skill challenge, or y'all want to?
I prefer the skill challenge.
Yeah, the skill challenge is what it popped it off pretty much. Well, I didn't really watch Friday, but Saturday I think there was a skill challenge, and it was Jason Tatum versus Trae Young.
I mean, there was a couple more people to be honest, but
there was others, but those were the last. Like that was like the last two that was up against each other, versus.
Oh, we're gonna talk about the 3-pointer.
Of course, after that, but I just wanted to give props to them because they did a good job.
3-point contests or the 3-pointers that Trae Young was making from the half court?
Talk about it.
Swish.
Talk about it.
My son Trae Young nice, man.
Yo, salute to Trae Young though. I ain't gonna lie, he actually nice.
Nah, yeah, my son Trae Young, man.
But yeah, he won that. Jason Tatum.
Okay.
Won versus Trae Young, which actually did a great job versus him. Like,
oh yeah, Boston Celtics. You feel me? Kyrie on his side. I'm pretty sure Jason Tatum has held his own since he's been drafted. He's on point. He's nice. I fucks with Jason Tatum. Shout out to you.
Yeah, he's dope. He actually played in the game on Sunday too.
Oh yeah,
did a great job. He was making threes like crazy. I was like, yo, who is this guy?
Jason Tatum is amazing, man. He's one of the most, one of the rising stars right now. One of the young guys, And just his name, you won't be hearing it for a while now. So shout out to you, Jason Tatum.
Salute.
And don't shout out to the Boston Celtics because I'm I'm a Knicks fan, unfortunately.
It's all so am I. Unfortunately.
Talk about the Knicks. Nah, forget it. Don't even talk about the Knicks. That's how bad we're doing,
man. Let's
just talk about all stars here. But yeah, you can move on to the 3-point contest if y'all want. 3-point contest was pretty dope.
How y'all feel about that, man?
I don't know.
As soon as I saw this first guy on Patient.
Who?
Oh, Patient. Yeah, I fucked up the name. Patient. The guy who won the freaking 3-pointer.
Okay, so you're talking about Joe Harris.
I was way off there.
Joe Harris. I was thinking, wait, Phase on Love?
Yeah,
I'm thinking Harris.
Phase on Love.
You talking about Window? Phase on Love?
Hilarious. Salute to Phase on Love.
Yeah, try some
No beef OG. Salute to you.
Man, listen.
No, but as soon as I saw that he scored 26 points, I already had a feeling he was gonna win the game.
I mean, but wait, Joe Harris? Wait,
Joe Harris. Wait, hold on. I didn't even say what happened.
Yeah.
Joe Harris won over Stephen Curry.
Curry?
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 Can you believe that?
Wait, hold on.
3-point
The
guy?
Curry brothers.
Hold on, not only one Curry, but he won over two Currys.
The two
Really?
Curry brothers.
and Seth Curry. And he won over Damian Lillard.
Oh.
Wow, Sway.
Wow.
Hold on, you know who else over? Hey, yo, man, he about to retire too, man. I love this career. One of my favorite players of all time. Dirk Nowitzki, he won over him too.
Wow.
He's a legend.
Oh,
That's
he
crazy.
was playing? He was,
he was
Dirk
there.
had a 3-point contest.
He already
Nice,
won
bro.
the pass, and he was
And he actually
welcome.
competed again.
You know,
He
man,
competed.
that shit was
That's how
crazy,
still.
bro.
That's how good he still
Shout out
is.
to him.
Damn.
Man, shout out to Joe Harris, you know, from the
Nah, but
Brooklyn
yeah,
Nets.
Joe Harris over Stephen
feel
Curry.
me?
He actually, and Stephen Curry, when he started the 3-point contest, I don't know if you saw it, but he made like his first 11 shots or something like that, straight. And then like when he got to the middle of it, that's when he started missing.
It's crazy because
And then this guy ended up shooting like 2 more shots more than him.
It's the
So
money
imagine
ball.
if he kept on, would have been on fire. It would have been crazy. Like,
the craziest thing is that Steph Curry has surpassed the likes of Reggie Miller,
really,
Larry Bird,
really.
Nah.
even Ray Allen.
Oh,
No.
talk about
Yes.
it.
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
No. Every bird.
Yes.
Yes, he went over him, bro.
When it comes to 3 points being made in a single season, Steph Curry is number one.
He got the gunner, man.
In a single season, that nobody. Nah. Listen, what he got?
That's
got
why
them
the
shots,
Warrior
boy.
don't get no
That's
love.
all he do is
Shots, boy. He bust gun shots, man.
You heard?
You heard?
That's why they don't get no love.
Shout out to
Yo,
Okay,
listen,
no
man.
love, no love.
But yo, moving on, talking about, the All-Star break and shit. This dunk contest got me upset, no lie,
Dunk
man.
contest,
It
really?
got me upset because, we was talking about the New York Knicks and shit, you feel me? And my man's DSJ, a.k.a. Dennis Smith Jr., was in the dunk contest and he was a finalist. But I feel like they disrespected a little bit, man. Not for nothing. But he kind of fucked up some dunks, but
Nah, yeah. If he
How
would
y'all
have made
feel
them
about that,
last
man?
couple dunks, man, it would have been litty for New York. You heard?
talk about it.
I ain't gonna lie, it was crazy.
Yo,
But yeah, he missed most of his dunks, like, so that's why you gotta give it to
I think it was
Amadou
fair, though.
Diallo, man. That guy is
Nah,
sheesh.
he's nice. But yo, Truth, what was your favorite dunk of the night? I mean, like, in general, it could have been one of the finalist dunks, but what was your favorite dunk of the night?
Because I got J. Cole, but when J. Cole threw the
Talk
ball,
about it.
he went over, and then he was wearing J. Cole jersey
Yeah,
when
man,
he
I
was
fuck with
playing.
J. Cole too.
Crazy,
Back in the
Jersey?
day, so
Yeah,
I wish-
he put on the throwback jersey.
Yeah, man. What was
And
your
had
favorite
J.
dunk,
Cole
man?
come out.
But I wish
Oh,
J.
yeah,
Cole
system
made
with
that
that
dunk. Did you guys saw the dunk?
Yo,
And-
listen,
He
made
went over
that
him
dunk.
like Jordan type shit.
Yo,
like, on
listen.
Yeah.
That dunk that J. Cole tried to put down, he made it. No, J. Cole made that dunk, bro. That was my favorite dunk of the night. You jumped the gun,
Wow,
but
my
that was
favorite
that was gonna be my favorite dunk of the
Really?
night. J. Cole's dunk that he missed, but he still made it. Switch.
Oh yeah. If he would have made that dunk, it would have been legendary.
Oh, no.
that shit was fire, bro.
I think that will be the top
After he
That would
made
be
his
the top.
dunk, he was like, "Let me try it."
Well, you're like, yo, let me see this real quick.
Almost had it.
Yo, you had any favorite dunks, Moral Migs?
Favorite dunks.
I mean, like I said, I gotta give my hats off to Amadou Diallo. That guy,
no, that was
he
fire.
jumped over Shaq, and then he jumped over Quavo.
No, but Shaq is at what 7'2", and you jump
You
over
feel
him. You know how hard it
7'1",
is.
yeah, 7'1".
7'1". You go wait.
So you gotta give him
Anything
the
over
props.
7 feet? Come on.
I mean, jumping over Quavo is not much of a.
Yeah, but just the way he did the dunk. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if he, honestly, to be
And
honest,
Quavo didn't lose any blink.
I think did you even notice the scores on that one? Did he score 10 on the Quavo dunk?
No, I think he
scored
did 50.
He scored 45, I think, on the Quavo.
45? Yeah. I mean, that's because Quavo said Quavo when he was dunking the ball. That's why.
You feel me?
Yo, my nigga, Nah, but the music and shit goes hand in hand with basketball and all
That's
that.
why we have to talk about it.
To be honest, man, there was a song that was playing all weekend long during the All-Star
Yeah, man, I
weekend.
definitely wanna give salute to him.
Salute. That means that you know who. Yo,
Definitely know.
Truth, you know who it is? Whose song was playing all weekend during the North Carolina? Feel me?
What's it, P.D.
All-Star break.
Pablo?
P.D.
Ooh,
Pablo. Salute
P.D.
to
Pablo,
P.D.
bro.
Pablo.
Yo, it been
North Carolina.
It been a
Raise
while.
up.
Come on and raise up. Take your
This
shirt
one
off.
for you.
This
This
one
one
for
for
you.
you. Us. Yo,
Damn, bro,
that
it's
was
been a while.
legendary though.
That shit was fire, bro.
To have the whole weekend, we played Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's pretty big. Even though he didn't perform, that was great for him and the city. You feel me?
That was amazing.
Showing you off.
Also for the city,
What a city.
J. Cole came out. He did the halftime show.
A great halftime.
Wow.
Incredible halftime.
And before the halftime, Meek Mill came out and did the intro for them.
Oh, really?
That was legendary. I ain't gonna lie. Salute to Meek Mill and salute to J. Cole. Salute to P. Pablo. Everybody involved. That compared to the Super Bowl, man, that was legendary. NBA know what they doing. Salute to them.
Man, listen. Let me tell you something. I mean, you know
what you gotta say
when
about
it comes
that,
to that halftime show for the Super Bowl. I was really, really, really disappointed.
Why? Why is that?
I mean, you know, I fucks with Travis Scott, but you know, I don't know. I feel like that halftime show was weak. When it comes to halftime shows, you know, shots fired. When it comes to the halftime show, you know, the NBA, you know, All-Star break and All-Star weekend actually did it up. Who they had first? Meek
Mill did the intro.
Meek Mill.
Man, listen, who
he
else?
introduced the people coming out, which is the All-Stars.
Fire.
So before the All-Stars come out, Meek Mill did a couple of tracks and
he killed it. Like
started
always.
it all. He popped it off pretty much for them.
Yeah, man.
And he did a great job. Like, you know how there's a lot of lights, a lot of pressure.
Hold up, wait a minute.
He just came home from doing a bid, bro, looking like a professional. Salute to Meek Mill.
Man, listen, shout out Meek Mill, shout out Philly. Who else was on there? Hold on, the halftime show, J. Cole.
Halftime
you know,
show.
J. Cole could he could
He
claim
did a
New York.
phenomenal job.
He could claim New York.
He could claim New York.
Yeah, he could claim New York. Damn. Yeah, I know a couple seconds ago I probably burped, but it's all good podcast.
Man, it's all good.
Listen, he could claim New York, so shout out East Coast, man, you heard? Shout out East Coast, man. Shout out North Carolina and all that, man.
The thing I like about the performance with J. Cole, there's a backstory to that.
Yeah.
Like, all the fans that was there around him in that show was there for free.
I should have been there.
J. Cole said,
Should have been there.
yo, I got it. Everybody that's coming is real fans. And not even people like this props that put it there. There was actual real J. Cole fans.
That's
and
fine.
they didn't pay $1 for that. And you know what happened? They was there standing for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours before even the performance happened. And he felt bad for them. So guess what he did? He did an after party and invited all those same people for free again for another performance with more artists.
Amazing.
Salute to J. Cole, man.
That's what artists
one of the
supposed to
goats,
do.
man.
Cold world.
That's the type of artist will be.
We support that. Salute to you,
listen,
J. Cole.
Man,
That's
Cole,
the type of artist everybody should be.
Cole is fire, man. I always say it, man. Everybody always talking about you have to have a certain level of intelligence to listen to J. Man, shut the fuck up, Anybody can listen to J. Cole as long as you fuck with his shit and you understand what he's trying to say, man. Just understand the message. Moving on.
Yeah, but man, I just want to salute that because he did a great job.
Of course.
Yeah,
I want to give him a round of applause. He did a phenomenal job for North Carolina and North Fayetteville, where he's from. He's actually from over there.
Yep.
He's from around it, so
Dreamville.
I want to salute to
No,
them.
it was a great halftime.
Great like I said, compared to the NFL Super Bowl, it was like.
Listen, I mean, that was halftime, but you know, I know Meek Mill started it, but to be honest, I feel like who really started it was Anthony Hamilton.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. I really need to talk about it because he really took a risk. You know, when you try to change the anthem, people criticize, especially I like they're gonna go there, but when you change the song and you black or color, some people gonna criticize. So, and the way he did it,
had a lot of backlash from that.
He
of course.
But he did a great job. But what we're talking about is that he sung the national anthem and he put like a little R&B soul twist to it.
Soul,
which was risky. Not a lot of people if they do that, they'll criticize you like, why you switching it up? But he actually gave a soulful feel to it, and it was great. It was incredible.
And it sounded good because remember when Fergie tried to do it?
Oh,
yo, that sounded
Fergie. Yo, listen.
She thought she was killing it. She thought she was killing it, and everybody was happy in the background. Yo, anyone who hasn't seen the video on YouTube, look at her face. She thinks she's killing it, and then
thinks she's killing it.
So that was funny.
Moments later, she actually did kill it, literally.
Ooh, well, what do you mean?
But yeah. Salute to Anthony Hamilton. He did a great job.
Great.
Soulful feel
just before we touch, before we leave on this is the Real Raw Thoughts podcast, right? I just had a real raw thought.
What was that?
I know, it was a beautiful, national anthem and all that, but with a soulful R&B vibe and all that. But I know there were some people that still hated it.
Of course.
I just wanted to throw that out there.
There's always a good and bad in everything.
Haters always gonna hate, man. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be.
Haters gonna hate.
Let's let that be, man.
That was actually great.
That was amazing, man. But negativity won't prosper, man. Let's just let that sit.
Facts.
So,
but so we could just move on to the game. Before the game, let's shout out Dwayne Wade and Dirk Nowitzki. Because it was their last game as an All-Star. They actually switched up the rules this time. I don't know. I don't think they ever did that before, to be honest.
What do you mean?
Well, they've been All-Stars from back in the day, from years before. But they wasn't really necessarily All-Stars this year. They just added them because this is the last year playing.
I hear you.
They're gonna retire next year.
But this is the thing about it, though. I mean, D-Wade definitely confirmed that he's retiring, but Nowitzki did not. Nowitzki said that he's planning. No, Nowitzki said he doesn't plan on actually retiring.
He's not 100% sure.
He's not sure, but they just want to salute him.
It's a good chance.
As an All-Star, you know.
Salute Dirk Nowitzki, man.
They both did their thing, man.
I mean, somebody that tall to shoot threes, still the way he shoot, power forward to shoot threes. So
and Dirk been there for 14 times, so that's his 14th time being an All-Star. And Dwayne Wade been there for the 13th time, so that's his 13th time being an All-Star. So salute to them. You know, I just want to shout them out. You know,
if you make it
one time is crazy.
It's crazy.
But 13 times, 14 times.
Grand applause, stand up
shout
ovation.
Shout out to them, man.
Stand up ovation.
Shout out to y'all, man. You already know.
And so they was like legends, so they had to salute them. And then I just also wanted to shout out Michael Buffer for announcing the game.
Yo, he got
everybody knows Michael Buffer's voice.
One of the best voices of all time. You heard?
He usually do boxing events. And he came out to the NBA. Let's talk about that.
Let's get ready to rumble.
You feel me? I was like, oh shit. NBA got the bag.
Hey, yo, listen, I gotta get me a bag.
J. Cole
and Michael Buffer.
Damn,
hold
they
on.
Got the bag,
and Anthony Hamilton, man. Hold up.
What?
Hold up. You can't forget about him.
Anthony killed it. Like I tell you, he took a risk.
Yo, he did take a risk and he survived, man. He did a good thing, man. I'll
salute to them, man.
I'm telling you, gotta take a risk and make it high yourself.
Yeah, man.
So how about the game in general, like Team LeBron versus Team
that was
Giannis?
Cool, you know, LeBron versus Team Giannis Antetokounmpo, or however he wants to pronounce it, you know. It's a fire-ass name anyway. I wish my last name was Antetokounmpo. But
I keep saying Acapulco. That's messed up, right? Yo, I'm sorry.
What?
Acapulco.
Put some respect on his name.
No, I can't have respect. But Acapulco is easier for me.
You gotta put a little bit more respect, you heard?
It's Antetokounmpo.
Acapulco.
Couple of syllables. Antetokounmpo.
So let me tell you, get it straight. Acapulco.
Yeah, we ain't gonna accept that. But you know, listen. Talk about the game. Team LeBron versus Team Giannis. Yo, that game was fire. I ain't even gonna lie. They actually put their heart out there. Team Giannis was spanking Team LeBron in the beginning, but Team LeBron came through in the end, you know, and they did their thing. To be honest,
I'm surprised they came back.
It's not that they came back; it's that they actually started, you know, understanding each other. Because these are players that don't play with each other on a normal basis. You know what I mean? When you take
mixed teams, and it was East Coast. It wasn't even East Coast versus West Coast. It was mixed teams.
Exactly.
You know why they stopped doing that with the West Coast, East Coast?
Why is that? I really don't know, to be honest. I'm asking you a genuine question.
To be honest,
it might not be facts.
I'm putting you on the spot right now.
It might not be facts because of the Warriors. They got an All-Star team. There's so many All-Star teams. And I'm not picking on the Warriors. There's other teams that kind of...
Yo.
Come on. We got to keep it real.
You know what's crazy? That actually fucking makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
Fired. Because to be honest, I've always been saying this for a while. I mean, shout out my bro Trev. You feel me? We haven't spoken in a couple of weeks and shit. But shout out my bro Trev. I actually spoke to him about this. I said, yo, I feel that they did this because of the Warriors.
Yeah.
And I feel like they haven't really, like, you feel me, been letting the East and the West go because the Warriors are so stacked up that they'll probably have all 5 Warriors on a fucking Western team. That's some crazy shit.
It's gonna look bad for the NBA
crazy.
Too.
Yeah.
That's the thing. The NBA must have thought about it. And man, you have
mix it up.
since guy on the West Coast,
Yeah.
on the same team. It's gonna look bad from the NBA.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hate on the Warriors because they used to hate on the Yankees too, where they were winning all the time.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not really hating, but we gotta keep it real too.
Oh yeah.
Real. Come on, let's keep it real.
Real raw thoughts, man. You feel me? Just talk it out.
Yeah,
but you know that's pretty cool that they did that because to be honest, I mean it was getting pretty crazy and you know it was just
stop watching.
They needed to mix it up.
It was boring, man.
Yeah, people gonna stop watching. That's the main reason. So even though it might not be 100% facts, I think that's factual. So
it might. That's a good theory.
A theory.
Yeah, but now, you know, when it comes to teams that they just come, to be honest, I've always felt like this, and just, you know, we're going to finish on basketball right now, but I've always felt like when you take, and even sports in general, when you take people that are super nice, extremely nice, like super above talent, you know, above average talent level, and you put them on one team, it takes them time to adjust to each other because every single person is used to being a star. Yeah. So that's why how I feel about the game. You know, Team LeBron was so stacked up. Team Giannis was okay, but his drafts were a little bit worse than LeBron's drafts because he drafted too many big men. LeBron drafted people who he drafted by position. Yeah, you know, so
I feel like the game interesting though.
Yeah, but it took them time to get adjusted to each other, so I feel like that's why it took them a while to win. I was expecting Team LeBron to win.
To be honest, when I was watching the game and I was like, wow, they losing the whole game. In the last quarter, they stepped it up. Like, they tied it, and then they came back like 15, 20 points almost. So I salute to them because they could have lost. But LeBron was like, nah, I ain't losing in the All-Star game, B. Y'all all got to step it up, B.
I mean, he already lost the final last year, so.
That's why he was like, nah, I ain't having it. This time I got to win. And it's the All-Star game. And the stars watching.
Whoa.
Are you bugging?
I'm not about to lose the All-Star where I lost the final last year, so.
You feel me? I felt like he's like, nah, I gotta win this.
Listen, but Team LeBron
won. Team
LeBron won, and honestly, KD won MVP.
Yeah, he got MVP on that too.
MVP.
Which
who was your MVP?
He actually been getting that a lot. I don't know how them people been.
Who was your MVP though? I feel that.
Salute to KD. He getting a lot of MVPs out
KD,
here.
come to the Knicks. Yo,
you heard?
Who was your MVP though, man?
I think we need more.
We ain't gonna go back on what I just said, but yo, who's your MVP, man?
I mean, yeah.
I think he did good.
He did good, but I don't know.
My MVP was Damian Lillard.
Oh, Damian
Lillard was spanking. He was wilding, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Giannis was the MVP, to be honest.
Okay.
He was wilding.
Nah, he was, you know, with the dunks.
They was giving him so many dunks in the beginning.
Yo, that alley that Steph Curry did to him, that he
legendary.
Dunked, that he just like bounced
on the floor. Perfectly.
That was crazy. Yo, Giannis, you got shout out to you.
Yeah, I don't think Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. Yeah, I don't have a problem, to be honest with Karen.
Yo, Damian Lillard was my MVP. It's all good. KD is his man. But listen, yo, it is what it is.
Real star.
But yeah, that was pretty good though. Like as a whole, like just to bring it back, like the whole weekend was pretty good. Like salute to them. Like they did a great job. Like I said, compared to the NFL shit, I don't really watch NFL like that, but I watched the Super Bowl and that shit was trash. This shit was pretty dope.
I heard that the Super Bowl was pretty basura.
The intro, the halftime, the actual game, the in-betweens.
I mean, you know, I guess
pretty
the
good.
The whole weekend, the whole NBA weekend was good. It was a success.
So to the NBA. What's the name of the commissioner?
Adam Silver. Adam Silver's the man. Yo, shout out Adam Silver, man. You feel me? Yo, you part of the culture. Yo, Adam Silver, yo, I know you black at heart, bro. You black, bro. I know it, bro.
You part of the culture somehow.
I know your wife is black at least, bro. You done got some black, you done got some black Dominican, Puerto Rican poontang in the past, yo. Come on, real raw thoughts, man.
They might have a cousin.
I know it.
An uncle, a cousin.
Somebody in your family
gotta be
from
black.
The culture. Close to you.
Shout out Adam
Black
Silver, man.
Don't matter.
He with all that, man. He with all the shits.
Just to move on from the NBA topic, we're gonna talk about something else that everybody's been talking about. What do y'all think about Tristan Thompson? Since we're talking about NBA a little bit, get caught up cheating. Khloe with Kylie's best friend.
Yo, how many times he got caught cheating, B?
I think it was like a second or third time, something like that.
Second or third.
No, third.
I lost count, bro.
Publicly.
4.
Publicly.
Allegedly.
6.
Listen, man. Yo.
8.
Who he got caught with again, Meg? Say that again. I know who it was, but I want you to say it.
Kylie's best friend.
Allegedly.
Kylie's BFF.
BFF.
And Kylie is whose baby moms? Travis Scott? What the money? Yo, listen, Tristan Thompson. I know LeBron James left your team. I know Kyrie left your team. I know what's this other dude? The tall dude that shoot the threes.
A lot of people.
Come on, man.
What, tall black man that shoot threes?
No, he's a white dude. Damn, son, I forgot his name. Yo, my fault, bro. But listen, yeah, they niggas all left your team, bro. But yo, why you gotta be fucking niggas bitches, bro?
Shit.
I mean, you ain't fucking niggas bitches, but you fucking your friends,
You fucking
sisters,
your
friends,
sisters,
bitches.
best
friends. Whatever the fuck.
Younger
is going
sister,
on.
by the way.
In public.
Your baby mom's.
They didn't try to hide it.
No, he was in the club.
BFF.
In the club? Nah. I heard supposedly, allegedly, he was like in a closed environment with a couple people. He even took precautions and took a few people's phones.
No, but they found him there. That's true. But they found him in other places
They still found, bro. How tall is he? 6'8", 6'9". You think these people not gonna notice you?
Taller.
And you're fucking with a Kardashian?
Like
Are you
Kardashian.
serious right now? Are you serious right now, Tristan?
Yo, I'm snitching. He like 6'10".
Come
right
on,
now,
Thompson.
Bro. I'm snitching right now, man.
No, he's tall. I mean,
Hey, yo, Tristan, you know better than that, man.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You should know better.
You
bro.
too
I ain't
tall
gonna
for
lie.
this. You too
You
tall. You too tall for this
noticeable
type of
for all
shit.
this, man.
once you 6'5" and taller, you could. There's no way too high, man. There's no way
can't
too
hide.
high.
And you're in Hollywood, bro. Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. You too tall for this type of shit.
Too
you heard?
tall, dating a Kardashian.
The most you could do, my nigga, is wear the Pied Piper mask, my nigga.
Damn.
You heard? You can wear that R. Kelly mask, my nigga.
Yeah,
Try to
damn,
hide.
don't talk about R.
This
Kelly,
is
man.
my
R. Kelly.
This
story.
podcast is R. Kelly free, man.
What do you mean?
Speaking of R. Kelly,
about
though,
R. Kelly.
have you heard about
I'm trying
the
to talk
latest
about
R.
it.
Kelly news in 2019?
You just told me to stop about R. Kelly, but you talking about going on it?
That's why I don't really want to talk about it because it's so much.
I want to talk
Can't
about
even
it.
handle this
I'm trying to
bullshit.
sprinkle R. Kelly like Salt Bay into the conversation, bro.
Damn.
Listen, man, put him in there.
Fuck it. 2019 breaking news. R. Kelly gets caught on film again with another underage girl for the third time in a row.
Wait a minute. That's not an old tape. It's a new tape.
What? Hold on,
A
hold
new
on, hold on.
tape.
How many times?
The third time.
On video.
On video.
On video.
How many other times this shouldn't happen? Yo, R. Kelly, we tired of your shit, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. R. Kelly's canceled, B.
Yo, listen, the culture has spoken, R. Kelly. You are canceled until further notice, my nigga. Do not play step, side to side at my party. You heard?
Like
And
Soulja
now
Boy
we're gonna
said,
have problems.
I am appalled.
I am appalled.
I'm
my nigga.
appalled, man.
I am appalled, bro. Fuck out of here with this bullshit,
Yo,
man.
what's up with these guys, man?
Come on, we gotta keep it real. The industry knew about it. Come on.
Of course they knew.
Who
man.
knew
They
about
knew
the shit?
everybody in
Everybody.
the industry.
Like who?
Everybody that you could think of. Anyone who's friend of him, everybody.
What are you even talking about right now?
Yeah.
Yo, I don't even want to give R. Kelly too much light, man.
Yo,
He
listen,
gotta
let's
get locked
move
up. I ain't
on
gonna
from
lie.
this,
I don't wish no jail or death or
Yeah,
anybody, but
man.
damn. Come on,
Yeah.
son. Underage girls, B.
Man.
How old are you? Almost 40 or some shit?
Yo.
You should know better, B.
Almost 40? I think he's past that.
Past
bro.
that.
Again,
I try to give him the better
Again, we're
doubt.
talking about somebody who married Aaliyah, which was what, 15,
Damn, I don't even want to
16?
talk about that. She get me my feelings, B.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Aaliyah.
Rest in
RP,
peace.
yeah, maybe I should not
Rest in
say
peace,
that, but
Aaliyah.
damn, that's how fucked up. Okay, yeah, so
Yeah, that guy got me so offended.
you know what? I'm so mad. Don't even talk about this, dude.
Talking about offense and taking offense to shit. To be honest, my nigga, I'm offended by what Jussie Smollett did. Y'all heard about that?
Oh, wow. Jussie Smollett.
Y'all know, come on.
Yeah.
Jussie Smollett, whatever his name is, man, the dude from
Yeah.
Power.
Damn.
What, not Power, my fault.
Empire.
What is it?
Empire.
My
Don't
fault
even
for
give him that
getting
much
too
credit.
confused.
Power's too dope of a show to
Yeah,
even be
Power
on.
is too dope of a show. I apologize.
Making black people look bad, too.
Making everybody look bad. All types of people.
No, he making-
everybody's offended at Jussie
Empire.
No,
Smollett.
he's making us making
Everybody's offended. Down to black people, gay people,
Hispanic.
straight people.
Listen,
Everybody's offended because you pretty much like a boy called why you call it? A boy crying wolf?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was
Everybody-
crying wolf.
How you cry
boy
wolf,
cry wolf.
to some shit like that, saying
Yeah.
that in Chicago, first of all, that story sounds crazy if you're really thinking about it. How you get caught up 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, going to a Subway for a foot long at that?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Pause. Actually, he probably about it.
Well, he
About
said
that
it was a salad, but I don't know, man. That story sounds too crazy.
It may have been a foot long. What time was
foot
it?
long?
2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, going to Subways
Pause.
for a salad.
Pause.
For what? For what? What you going to a salad for Subway for, man?
A salad
A salad?
to Subways
Yo, you got to be getting yourself some chicken spot or something at that time, bro.
Oh.
If you
in Chicago.
in Chicago, bro,
Chicago.
you probably gonna get shot for getting that salad, bro.
What? The whole story didn't make sense, but he gets to the Subway somehow. Guess what he says happens?
What happened?
What
What
was
happened?
that?
Tell me.
2 so-called white boys run up with him with masks on, saying, "This is MAGA country, nagger." Sorry for my pun.
Whoa.
And punches him in his face, supposedly, allegedly. however you want to say it. After he gets punched in his face, allegedly, he punches the guy back. They somehow put a rope around his neck and then run off.
Wow.
He survives it all. And then goes home and eats his sandwich.
Wait, he still went home and... Wait, wasn't it a salad?
Well, whatever the fuck it was at Subway 2 in the morning.
He still ate at 2
in the morning. This shit was fresh.
Still ate.
Damn, Chicago, yo, y'all bugging.
Stay fresh at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yo, whoever was in that Subway, not for nothing, whoever was in that Subway, bro, they had an AK, you feel me? They had the Draco on them, bro. Cause my nigga, I ain't gonna be working at no
2 in the morning.
I'm not gonna be working at 2 in the morning.
A sandwich? No, a salad.
Oh, sandwich. Either way.
Slash sandwich. I don't know what the hell he wanted, but supposedly he ate. He ate fresh.
After he got beat up.
After allegedly he got beat up, he tells the police this information.
Yeah.
He didn't want to give his phone to the police because he had personal things on his phone. I agree with that. I wouldn't want to give my phone up, but then if that's evidence, it's evidence. If that shit really happened, you got nothing to hide. Right. That's how I feel. But it is what it is. Weeks go by. Now they're saying he lied about the whole thing.
You know, they found video.
They got evidence that no white boys were involved. No MAGA country was involved.
Yeah, I heard
they were paid actors.
They got video of him buying.
But where were these actors from? I heard that they was from somewhere.
Let me guess. Empire.
Wait, but I mean, I'm talking about nationality wise. You know, like
they were paid actors from Empire, and their nationality was Nigerian. Both of them.
The black.
No white people involved. No Europeans involved.
That's some bullshit.
In this scene. This film.
Yo, Donald Trump, were you involved? And we might have to edit that.
No, actually, Donald Trump was like, that shit's crazy what happened to him. He's sympathetic, actually, what happened to him. And then after all this shit happens, it's like he ends up being a liar. Like, how you gonna lie about some shit like that in Chicago, of all places?
Chicago.
That's some bullshit, man.
Ooh. So I don't even know what to think about this, fellas, man. Like, now, nobody's gonna believe nobody's story, no matter who you are, what happened to you, just because
one dumbass
Jussie wanted to lie about this so-called lie, because I don't know. Well, breaking news, he's being charged for this because he supposedly lied and they have proof. So we're not just talking here.
His dumbass is gonna lose his job too in Empire.
He's gonna lose a big ass bag of Empire money.
Yo, those people make money, so
just for a scandal. I don't know what it was. What he wanted to make happen with this.
It ain't my problem, man.
But why are these people trying to prove?
I don't know what he really wanted to gain.
Why
with
people trying to prove?
But he's losing more than he's gaining. And now that everybody knows that he's a liar, like, come on, nobody wanna even look at you right now.
Lying, bro.
All types of communities like banning you. Like, yo, you got to be accountable for your actions, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that I just wanted to talk about that briefly. I don't know if y'all have anything else to say. But that guy is pretty crazy for even doing that.
He's bugging out for that.
Wait for next week.
Listen, man, to be honest,
for more info.
We're gonna update this more, but
we're gonna keep the update because it's gonna get crazy.
It's fucking crazy, man.
Hey, yo, 50, I apologize to you, but messing up the name. I know it was what was it, Empire?
Yeah, he said Power at first, but it was
Power.
Empire.
My fault, 50. Listen,
I don't even want to incorporate both of them together.
My fault, man. That was some other shit. But yo, 50, shout out to you for this lawsuit you got going on, those extra shit with the NYPD and all that. Yo, shout out to you, man.
That's pretty crazy.
You gotta shed light on that, man. Shed light on that a little bit, man. Because you feel me? These cops out here be on some, on some crooked shit.
NYPD?
Word, NYPD
versus the NYPD.
NYPD.
Supposedly.
So tell me what happened.
A lot of shit's going on, man. Like,
it's too many things to catch up to
talk about this week, but like we have to try to fit it in. Since this is like a breaking news / hip hop / art. What's going on? Supposedly, 50 Cent got beef with the NYPD. They want to kill him.
I heard
that shit sound crazy in itself.
I heard that they gave orders to kill him on site or some shit like that. It was some other shit.
Supposedly a commissioner. I don't want to name names, but gave an order out. As soon as you feed 50 Cent, you have a green light to shoot this guy, pretty much. And that's a huge threat. So 50 found this out and put it on social media. Like, yo, what's going on here? These guys.
Hey, yo, listen, he done been hit with a few shells, but he don't walk with a limp.
You heard?
You heard, man? 9 shots.
I shot 9 times, but I get up 10. You heard? You feel me?
Man, listen, man.
But yeah, shit is crazy, man. 50 Cent versus the NYPD. I never would have thought. But then again, I'm from New York.
I mean, listen.
I got mad story from the NYPD. And
most of them are not back in the day, but like nowadays, recently they've been calming down. But you know,
supposedly.
It depends where you are. I got so many bad stories of people, on me, or other people. So I don't think it's ever gonna change. Hopefully it does, but sometimes I feel like it's never gonna change.
I feel you, man. It's crazy out here, but yeah.
I mean, show up to the police, but after police too. So
shout out to the police, but after police.
Yeah, you know what it is.
It's a 50-50 type shit. Shout out 50. You know,
50-50.
Half of the cops is good, half of the cops aren't.
That's a fact.
Don't come after
good
us.
Ones, man.
Listen. Shout out to the good ones, man. There's a lot of great cops out there, man. We salute all of y'all, you know, especially some of the loved ones that we know ourselves, you know, that are our friends and, you know, family and fans of the show as well. So we want to give a huge shout out to them as well, you know.
Fact, shout out to
you know, love, peace, be safe out there.
Peace to you and yours.
Of course. And you know, it's just a lot of things that's going on this weekend. Just like Mick said, you know, you know, including things that, you know, that have to do with, like, you know, just music and, like, you know, fashion has to do a lot with it, you know. And Dapper Dan has been taking a lot of backlash for some of the things that he's been, you know, going through.
The last podcast about
the Gucci. Oh yeah, we did, but I wanted to cap it off, you know, a little bit more and just talk about it a little bit more. I feel like things have been going on with that, and you know, it just has to be cleared up a little bit more.
Yeah.
How you feel about that, Migs?
Well, it's been crazy because since the last podcast, we talked about how Dapper really came up with the creatives and actually stepped up for the culture and they cut some pieces for people like artists and people that's getting money in the hood, you know. So they cut some pieces for Gucci coming up. So now Gucci has gotten backlash from all the recent stuff that's been going on with all these brands, and they've been coming out with so much stuff with racial things on coats and all types of stuff. But since then, he met up with the owner of Gucci, had a meeting with them, and in the meeting, supposedly they talked it out, but not a lot of stuff was really hashed out. Kind of felt like the culture felt like
he could have done more, right? Like
the culture felt like he's really sided with Gucci and didn't really step up for people like he said he would. So I don't know. He's getting a lot of backlash from it.
The thing is, it's the money. I don't know. It's always about the money. That's how it is. So
I don't feel like it's much of the money because, to be honest, Dapper Dan actually, you know, he did a lot of time in the past because he what he did was he bootlegged. He was one of the first people to bootleg clothing. So not saying that he will make fake clothing, because that's the term that we know, bootleg, you know, that's where we know it comes from. But he used to take actual Gucci material. He used to buy Gucci clothing and he used to tear it up, break it up, you feel me? He used to make his own pieces from it. Therefore bootlegging the Gucci print on his own design. You know, so he did a lot of time for that. So I feel like, you know, if anything, Dapper Dan, you gotta come back to that, man. Fuck that, yo. Do the time for bootlegging and all that. Do your own thing. Yo, the culture will back you up. You don't need to be with Gucci. You do your own thing and the culture will back you up. You do your own thing, you priced it at $800 for a t-shirt. Somebody will buy it. Not me, but somebody would.
Yeah.
The culture will support you. Somebody from the culture would.
But yeah, they said that supposedly when they met up, they said that they accept full accountability for the incident that happened, pretty much. But I don't know, it sounded kind of weak, man. Now they're really trying to hire people to be part of Gucci now. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really about building Dapper Dan's brand, it's about building Gucci's brand. That's why the culture felt disrespected. Like, what you mean we gotta work with these people? After they disrespected us, you wanna side with them and now you wanna have internships and shit? Like, we should have been had all these type of programs from years ago. Now, since this backlash, you wanna come up with internships for people and try to guide people, quote unquote, the right way, when if you really want to guide the people the right way, Dapper Dan, you will take your own initiative, do your own brand, and then you guide people the right way. You don't have to be under Gucci's umbrella. Now you're an employee, you're not a boss.
Yeah, that's facts.
I mean that's how you
feel me. I salute Dapper Dan, but damn, bro, sounded kind of crazy.
I mean, I salute him for saying that he's a black man first. You know, he should have stuck with his guns and that shit.
He should have stuck with his morals and principles.
Whatever he done said, man, whatever he, you know, if he's gonna keep working with Gucci, whatever, more power to you. But I feel like he should have just, you know, left all of that behind him and just created his own thing, the culture would have supported you
way more.
1,000%.
And respected you way more. 100%.
You know?
Facts. So yeah, man, that was kind of disappointing, to be honest. That's why I always say let's support our independent brands and fuck all these mainstream shit, because they ain't doing enough for us. They ain't even made for us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. There's been a lot that's been going on this week, but
at the end of the day, Gucci is looking out for themselves. So remember.
Oh yeah.
At the end of the day,
it's not all for us by us, like I said in the last podcast.
Boo.
And like Nick said, there's too many independent artists out there making.
They are dying for support, and nobody wants to support.
Yeah, we're not showing no love.
It's not Gucci or Prada.
I think it's kind of messed up that us, our own culture, we gonna help our own culture sometimes.
Facts.
So we need to stop doing that for real.
And I also want to fucking put somebody else on blast that has to do with that, because we talked about last podcast, like Gucci and all these other brands that have been doing a lot of stuff. Burberry came out with another recent stuff a week or 2 weeks right after. Like, they didn't learn.
Are you serious?
What the fuck are they doing?
You serious?
Wasn't y'all watching the news? Wasn't y'all on Instagram? Wasn't y'all on Facebook? Wasn't y'all on
I don't understand these
Twitter?
fucking designers that they think they can get away with shit.
What are y'all doing?
So Burberry came out in a fashion show with somebody that came down the runway that had a goose on, like a kind of coat and a little jacket, and then in between everything else, they had a rope around their neck, and they thought that was appropriate.
Wait, somebody? It was multiple people.
Multiple people came down the line.
One person actually came down the runway with. There was multiple things on them, and it was actually ropes with a noose. You know, for most people who don't know, rope with a noose is pretty much what people used to get lynched with back in the days.
Talk about it.
You feel me? Lynching is nothing cool, man.
Not at all, man.
We
don't support that over here. I don't know what they thought they were doing with that, but that was very inappropriate.
You know, they dropped the hoodie, and instead of having two wires, you feel me, to tie your shit, it was a wire that had a loop with a noose, and the noose is what you use to tighten the shit. And then they had a jacket with like multiple nooses to tighten the shit until like close the shit. Like, fuck out of here with that shit, Burberry. I used to fuck with you. I ain't fucking with you no more. You heard?
All these baby fathers that used to wear that at their shit need a fucking band Burberry. You heard?
Listen, if I come to your baby shower and you wearing Burberry, I'm walking right out that shit.
A baby shower was no
I'm
more.
Walking right out that shit. Scuzz said Burberry is canceled. You heard? Until further notice, Burberry is canceled. Soulja Man voice.
Soulja Man voice. You heard?
You heard? You heard?
Yo, hilarious. But just to end the night, I want to just highlight one more thing before we close out. This is the hip hop. We talk about hip hop. We talk about fashion. We talk about sports. We talk about a little bit of everything. Breaking news.
Current.
So I just want to highlight a couple of projects that just recently came out. I want to salute Pat Poose. Phenomenal little mixtape that he just dropped. Crazy. Go check that out.
We need to talk about it.
Next podcast, I want to talk about it in depth. I just want to
talk about
highlight it and salute it. You feel me?
So make sure you hear it.
Go check that out. He just dropped a new mixtape.
Wait, hold on.
Also, I want to shout out Casanova 2 times.
Oh yeah,
Casanova.
I mean, I haven't heard most of it overall, but you know, one thing that I have heard of, and it, you know, Pat Poose is from Brooklyn. You know, Casanova from Brooklyn. You know, I want to shout out to another Brooklyn cat. You know, Joel Ortiz.
Oh, so
feel me?
Yeah, salute.
Puerto Rico.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'm Dominican, but still, man, we all the same, you know.
Boricua, come on. I represent.
If you ain't white, you black. You heard? That's all I gotta say. So
spectrum.
You know,
that's how it works.
You gotta support the culture, man.
But yeah, that's how we feel. Nah. But yeah, man, salute to Gorilla Glue. They just came up with that project.
Oh wow.
Joel Ortiz and Fred the Godson,
which is from the Bronx. Shout out to
Joel Ortiz. He's an incredible MC.
I just wanted to highlight those 3 things before we close out.
Crack music.
So, which is Gorilla Glue with Joel Ortiz.
Crack music.
And Fred the Godson.
Crack music.
Featuring some crack music.
Crack.
The Heatmakers produced that, by the way. Yo, samples on that shit is crazy.
No, dude,
if you haven't heard it and you like bars, go check that out.
Yeah.
Joel Ortiz and Fred the Godson, Gorilla Glue. And like I said, Casanova just came out with a project which is dope. And also Pat Poose just came out with a project that's dope. We just trying to highlight bars here at this podcast because a lot of people like mumble rap. So we just want to highlight when people actually come with some real hip hop. By the way, Pat Poose's album was produced by DJ Premier.
Wow.
Shout out to DJ Premier. You feel me? Salute to him. That was a phenomenal project. So if y'all haven't heard it, next podcast we won't get on depth on that.
We need to talk about that too soon.
I just want to highlight another person with bars. I want to highlight another person with bars that's in the building.
Bars, you heard?
Bars.
A-R-S. I'm gonna shout them shits out, man. Listen.
So when we talk about bars, I want to highlight people that got bars, which is Dolo. He's in the building. He's in the background.
Dolo.
So since we last podcast we started off and ended with Dolo. We wanted to do it again. We got one more song we want to close out with called BST, produced by Truth Definition.
Oh yeah, me. Thanks.
He said, "Oh yeah, me."
I can work on it right now. So
pretty much, this one is called Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Shout out to Dolo.
And
salute to Truth Definition. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, RRT.
Ring the alarm, buzzing like an intercom at your door. And read a poem, but I know my future brighter than gold. Blood, sweat, and tears, man, I work these bones. Blood, sweat, and tears, man, I work these bones. Blood, sweat, and tears, man, I work these bones. Man, I work these bones. Man, I work these bones. Look at the sky and I see no limit. Feel like everything I want is really mine for the giving. I can paint a picture, make you see things more vivid. Cause everything not peaches and cream ain't shit that's exquisite. So I work hard on the money, hunt for the digits. More money, less problems, nigga, that's how I'm feeling. I could care about a bitch, nigga, that's how I'm living. There's plenty bitches in the sea, the best ones that I'm reeling. Like who better, I'm fresher than new leather. In the rude era, got styles that just too clever. Like these are the reasons I put up a fight. Just pass me the mic, got my angels watching over me. Got a passion for Christ, cause heaven's where the mind is. In the zone that's so timeless, priceless memories, I can always rewind this. Heaven's where the mind is, in the zone that's so timeless, priceless memories, I can always rewind this. Blood, sweat, and tears, man, I work these bones. I'm a king unannounced, I'ma take my throne. Ring the alarm, buzzing like an intercom at your door. And read a poem, but I know my future brighter than gold. Blood, sweat, and tears, man,